There we go. Now you can hear me. Alright, so we are live and you can hear me now. That's good. We traded UBX so far for this initial breakout. We got a nice win on the breakout and then we gave some back. Obviously came back down. It's very thick. 57 million share float, so on the higher end. We also have VEEE just hitting highs. And at 205, out at 93. Watch this back over 6. And they're at 6. I want to see some buying over 6. 602, 5. See if we can break 605. It's attempting, but it's not going. Buyers at 95 and 6. There's 607. Back down. $99 on the ask. Out at 92. It's not following my trade plan. I'm just gonna bounce here. I don't like it too much. So nothing really I like too so far. VEE, it's not really trading well. I mean, there it goes now. UBX is just such a high float. Let's see. NEPT. No trade on NEPT. AEY. I don't see it doing anything. LRMR. Needs more volume. Sold off quite a lot. NLTX. Also sold off. So really the only thing we have are VEEE and UBX and TGL, which IPO'd yesterday. This needs to get back up to like $17 though, which is quite a ways away. Watching the dip on VEE. Got filled high. Bought the dip at 11, got filled at 16, like very high fill. There's 20. Orders out at 26 to sell. Pulling that order, watching 30. Orders at 28 to sell. Out at 28. Don't want to be in for the breakout. Last time the breakouts messed me up, so I'll just be buying dips. Until it looks more bullish, I'll be just buying dips. So last dip we had a low of 608. We just broke new highs, so if it dips now, it's pretty bearish. Watching this as see if it can come lower. Low of this candle was 613. 9 EMA is at 605. Previous dip 608. $6.11 there on the dip. I looked away for a moment. Starter at 20. Watching 25. Out at 15. Watch the dip. Break even trade on UBX. There's a big seller at 91. Only 2 green trades so far. It's kind of bad for my accuracy wise. We got a dip to 6 on VEE. Kind of want to see it break to 6 and get a dip down to the 20. Watch the break of 6 here. Looks like it's holding 6 for now. Broke down. In starter at 95. There's 99 on the ask. Out at 94. Small 10-cent loss. It's going lower. So sorry. VLCN is moving up the gap scan. It looks pretty decent. I'll put it on this. Spreads are opening up on TGL. In at 7. Watch buyers at 8 and 10. Watch 6, 602. Out at 87. Took a bigger loss there, $2 loss. Our accuracy is just not good on this stock. We're really not having a good accuracy this morning. 1, 2, 3 wins out of 5, 10, 11. So 3 and 8 right now. Not good. Market's now open. Watch break of 30, 34. Out at 95. It's not going on this candle. There's the dip. It's in at 62. Watch 78, 85. Out at 88. So I made back that loss. TGL's halting up. Yeah, TGL's halted up. So much range on VEE. And at 45 on VLCN. Watching this for the break of 50. Used to break 45 first. Watching VLCN for break of 50. Adding at 50 for the break of 50. Watch those sellers come down. There's 49 on the ass, 50. Out half at 55, rest out 59. Wasn't able to get the rest out. Orders out at 53, no fill. At 36. VWAP's at 40, see if you can get back over VWAP before the candle closes. Sellers at 40. Out at 35, it's not going right now. And at 54, see if we can go to 60, 77. Watch 69, break a 70. $64. Out at 55, it's not going. There it goes. Whoa. Did that actually happen? No, it didn't. Okay. My chart just showed that it zoomed up to 743, but it didn't. It's a false candle. This candle's incorrect. It actually just halted at 684. Watching this for the break of 80. Out there, big loss. Gonna call it after this VEE trade. Not feeling it today. Barely have any wins. Terrible accuracy. Yeah, so I'm gonna call it after this trade. 3 minutes. Shouldn't have sized that much. We were getting very whippy moves. Definitely was not worthy of sizing up that much considering my accuracy today. I'm also in high on VE. Got a nice $6 trade there on NVTA on the break of 5. Now watching 515. Watch this pull back, then 515 for the break of 20. Watch 15, 16. Out at out of VEE at 715. Watching this 510. Five 11, 12. Sellers at 14. Sellers at 13. Sellers at 14. There's 18, 19. Watching 20. Break of 20. Up to 24. Out at 22. Sellers coming in at 25. In at 20. There's 20. Sellers stacked at 20. Out at 19. Small 50-cent loss. We're getting some nice size wins here on NVTA. Watch 25, there's 27, now 30. In there 15, watch 7, 27, 28, now 29, 30. Half out 29. Out the rest of 29. There's 35. There's 40. 42. Now it's starting to go. And at 49, break a 50. Watch 55. There's 45 on the ask. It's a very nice candle for us. Bottoming tail. High of 45. Out half there at 47. Break even. Watching this now for the break of 60. Now we can watch this up towards 84. And at 65. Out some more at 69. There's 72, watch 75. And at 75, out at 74. So I got out the rest of the position at 74. Now watch 90, and at 85. Alt's at 99. '86 is where I'm at. Out at 76. It looks like I'm actually out of buying power. Didn't realize I actually went so heavy on that trade on NVTA. So we're ending the day green. Oh my god. I I was completely in the zone for those last like 6 minutes on this move up. I wasn't even looking at my P&L, wasn't looking at my position size, wasn't looking at anything. Just solely focused on the level 2 and how it was moving. We started to see that momentum where it starts to chase halt levels up, and then you get these micro dips. So look here, I don't know if you could pull up the 10-second chart. We get these micro dips. I'd buy the dip, back out, micro dip, back out. In here for a bigger position. Starting to see it flatten out after dipping down. Buy here. Sell as it starts to rip back up. Micro dip, back in, out. Micro dip, back in, out. And then last ad was here, and then I got out flat on that ad. And then a small loss on this one right here. All right. Done for the day there. All right. Thank you all for stopping by, dropping a like. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Um, I'm gonna head out now. I'll be back on Monday. Um, the accuracy today was kind of concerning until we got that nice move on NVTA. I mean, the accuracy being low for most of pre-market and going into the open, all on VEE and UBX. That might just be because those weren't my kind of stocks. UBX had a, or UBX had a almost 60 million share float, so way over on the float compared to what I normally trade. VEE, if I pull that up, most of the losses were pre-market right here. And this was, it was pulling back and I was still taking trades on it, so this is all little paper cuts right there, here. This was all paper cuts that just added up to like $6. Here's a paper cut, there's another paper cut. Is there anything before? No. And then at the beginning of the day, we bought. What's this? We bought for the break of 635, 634, ends up flushing. Then we buy the dip when we make it back. So these two trades cancel out. Small win here, right? Yeah, 30-cent win. Or no, wait. This was 30-cent loss actually right here. And then we bought into the halt and sold that for a nice $2.70 win right there. that was the last trade on VE. Um, UBX. This one was also just very choppy. We only traded it right here. Got the break of highs, that was a win. Then we got another add for the retest. False break, comes back down. Paper cut here, paper cut here. And so that was UBX. Then we had VLCN. Oops. Only took like 2 trades on this one, I think. No, 1 trade. Which was a $1.50 loss. We added here, let's see, for the break of 250, we added at 245, 248, and then sold half our position at 258 or 255, and then it flushed back down before we get the rest out, added another half, and then sold break even, so a small loss in that trade. TGL is where we had our big loss. We only had 20 shares in this, but we ended up losing almost $30 because it was a whole dollar per share flush. One moment here, let me just see something. No. Okay. All right. So TGL, we got a whole $1.50 share per share flush, and it ended up we were in 20 shares and we lost like $36 on that trade, or $30. Ended up going red, said I was gonna call it after the VEE halt was done, but then we started getting some NVTA momentum, which is what really brought us through the day. NVTA was it technically wasn't even on the gap scanner. Let me see. NVTA, yeah, it wasn't even on my gap scanner. The only reason I saw it was because let's see here. Only reason I saw it was because on my TD Ameritrade screen, I had all the stocks I was watching right here, and I was only watching 5 stocks today, so I left this one from like 3 days ago on the side chart, and I saw it start to do this move right here, and right here is where I started to get in for the break of 5. That was my initial entry, and so I got in for break of 5. We got break of 5, sold, got back in here, bought the dip for a retest of 5, sold 25, and that small win here, maybe break even. Win, just like a 6-cent win. And this is on bigger share size too, since it was actually it was the right float. Um, it was breaking highs. It was my criteria for sizing in. So we get this move here, buying the dip again, selling. This is the big win. This is the $35 win. I didn't even realize I was using so much buying power because I had like 4,000 to use in the day, and I was down to like 3,000 by the time NVTA came in. Yeah. But it ended up working out. We had this candle right here. We sold at 50, 60, added back at 63. It's because the halt level was at 74, I believe, or something like that. It was in the 70s somewhere. We had just hit 65, pulling back, getting back in for the break of 65 up to 70. Got up to 70s, took another position out there, or half position out, then added back in as we held 70 for the move to 75 and 80. Selling at 76, 75. Adding back, here's just an aggressive add. Adding back here Halt level is at 599, and we had just hit 88. So we pulled back to 85, I added 85, and then moving up to, um, we hit a high of 88, and then I pulled back, so I just sold a little bit. It looks like I top ticked that at 88, and then 76. I believe that was the last trade. Yeah, that was the last trade on it. All right, so that was my trade recap right there, 1562 on the day. I'm gonna try and have it. One moment, water. I'm gonna try and have it not be so whippy on Monday. We don't want to be down uh 2 times the daily goal and then be back up it. So definitely want to avoid all these paper cuts. I didn't need to take any of these trades right here. There was no reason for that. It was honestly, I think I was just trading just to get the feel for trading, like what stock has good it's moving with my style. But if I'm gonna be doing that, I need to be using the lowest possible share size that I should be using. So like here, this is 20 shares in, 20 shares out. I need to be using, or this is 40 shares in, 40 shares out. I need to be using 10 shares. Um, 10 shares, 10 shares. But even here, 10 shares taking a 14-cent loss, it's $1.40, and my wins are only like 7 to 8 cents. So it's like, or 3 to 8 cents. So it's like not worth to take two, or a loss that's the size of 2 wins on this size. So maybe VEE, let's see, VEE is a $7 stock. So maybe on those higher ends, or like not higher, but like a stock that's not below $4, maybe take like only 5 shares if I'm going to be taking those kind of paper cut trades. And then I can size up to 10 if we start to see something. Um, Other than that, because all these little losses tallied up to us being down $6 in the day before we even got to like actually trading. If we had just waited for NVTA, but that's the thing, NVTA was not guaranteed. Um, but even then, if we just waited for see all these paper cuts, we could have waited. We could have waited for this dip right here. The break of 650, the halt up. So like actually waiting for the kind of momentum I like, the halts, the break of high a day. But here we're getting in for these small pullbacks, which is like nothing. And it's just not worth it. So on that note, that's some stuff I need to learn about getting used to this hyper scalping. I guess I just got a little sucked into to over trading with hyper scalping, but I'll get used to it. I'll learn when to not overtrade and stuff like that. Looks like TGL's halting up almost. That's so funny. It's halting up, but it's like this is the halt up down here, way below VWAP. TGL is a recent IPO. Yesterday it IPO'd. So it actually does have blue sky setup over 1975. So if it does start halting up and then it halts up again and again and again, maybe it does do something like HKD. I'm not going to be around for it though. I don't have any buying power and I'm done. I'm done for the day. I gotta go to work. All right. I'll see you all on Monday. Peace out.